Depression is not forever, so let's talk about ways to actually to improve our mood and to generally heal ourselves. Welcome to Fatmata Speaks. So the first method is obviously take a look at your issues or underlying problem or whatever is causing it and actually work towards healing yourself. And this can be done, for example, through, seeking help. Very important. You can contact a therapist. You can talk with your friends. And you can talk with your family. And if possible, if the pain is caused by someone particular, you can actually go up to them and maybe tell them so that because sometimes people are not aware that certain way they act cause certain reaction within us. So it's good to communicate. So the first point is to communicate about the issues with whomever is possible and actively seek help and not just put it all on you. We should be a community, so we should ask each other for help, not just try to deal with everything by ourselves, because in the long term it might work, yeah, but it's a struggle. It's a struggle. I know that because I remember when my depression started, I didn't ask for help. No, I didn't ask for help. It was bad. So I had to figure everything out by myself for a long period of time, and that was not it. It's a struggle. Don't do it by yourself. Ask people for help. People are willing to help. But just be aware of the fact that everyone have their own capacity. So certain help that you might need, you have to go to the right person to actually get it. Don't expect everyone to be able to help you the same way. That's not possible. The second way to help yourself get better is by knowing yourself. You have to establish a relationship with yourself. It's very important that you establish a relationship with yourself, because if you're not in touch with yourself, even if triggers are there, you might not even notice it. And not all triggers are loud, meaning not all triggers are visible. Not all triggers cause like abnormal reaction. So you need to know when your triggers are set off. You need to know when you put yourself in a situation that might cause a trigger to go off. You need to know when you have enough of something. You need to know yourself. So you need to establish a relationship with yourself. Get in touch with yourself. Get in touch with yourself. That's key. That's key in healing yourself. Because if you don't get in touch with yourself, you will not even understand why you react to certain things the way you react. So get in touch with yourself. The other thing to do when you're trying to get better, to improve yourself, is to fix your diet. Because food has energy. We also have energy. Like we're made of energy, all of us, we just take different forms. So you need to know which food aligns best with you. You need to know which food causes you to have a reaction. It's not necessarily in the form of allergies, but like certain food, they pull you down. And certain food lift you up. You need to know which one is doing what for you. And then try to eat it not as much as possible, because too much of anything is not good. We have to say that. Too much of anything is not good. You have to know if your diet is causing you to have a certain imbalance, which affects your mood. You have to eat well, people. We have to eat well. I'm all for saving money, like in as much as possible. But when it comes to food, there's no saving money there, because your your diet, right? It's directly connected to your health. And if you don't take care of your health, the price will be heavy, I'm not gonna lie. So take care of your health, eat well, eat balance. Balance is the key in this aspect. Balance. Another thing you should look out for when you're trying to improve your mood and to get better, is the type of colors you're wearing. Because I didn't notice that at first, but certain colors, again, has certain energy. And if you understand the way colors work, I don't completely understand it, but I just know that certain color enhance my mood, but certain color makes me susceptible to certain energy. Like certain colors are really bright, and if I'm not in the mood of, standing out, then I don't want to put them on because I do not feel comfortable enough to wear it properly. But there's also the aspect of certain colors absorbing certain energies. For example, black tend to absorb lots of energies, and depending where you're going, whom you're meeting up with, it might not be good to wear black. And also it depends on what type of constitution you have yourself, because some of us, our energy field is like so open, and then some of us, we're a little bit shut. We have a wall. No, nothing can enter that, nothing can penetrate that. But yeah, but so you have to be aware of how you are, and then dress accordingly. To use color to help you enhance your mood, use color to help you hide if that's what you need at that moment. But use color, integrate it in your day-to-day, in your healing routine. Integrate colors play a big role, they really do. Another thing you can do is this, right? Leave familiar places. I know this might sound expensive, but leaving behind familiar places is key in helping you get better. Because the thing is this, when you're in a familiar place, it's like everyone already has a label about you, and that makes it really hard for you to change. Because you will try to change with the little energy that you have at that moment, right? But if people keep pushing these old labels on you, and you're not really in the space of like be able to push back, it might be tough to heal in the familiar place. And there's also a saying like you cannot heal in the place where the pain occurs. That's also true. So leaving behind familiar places is really important. Let me give you an example. During the period when my depression was really high, right? Right? I was able to leave the country because university, and I spent, I think it was 4 months, 3 months away from my familiar space, and that did a number on me. I was in a space where no one knew me, no one had expectations that I had to fulfill. So I was able to put down everything in a way, not completely, but I was able to put down certain weights, and I was able to breathe. And because I allowed myself to have that experience, once I returned, I didn't feel better, no, because everything came back rushing in. But because I knew that I can breathe, I can live in a space where I can breathe, to know that that's actually out there, helped me. Because in the moment when everything came back, I kind of let it all come back in. And once they were in, I don't actually understand how I did it. I just remember that during that period, I had lots of tears. I was crying like nobody business because the pain was so sharp or something. I don't quite understand it, but I was like in tears. And then once my tears stopped, I felt good. Like I was really up there. Like there was no trace of depression or anything on me. People were like, "Are you okay? Because you look way too changed." I was feeling good, like good. No white, nothing. The things that were weighing down on me, it's not as if they disappeared or anything, but they didn't bother me. like they used to anymore. So if you can leave behind familiar spaces, go to places where no one knows you. Plus, please be safe. Where no one knows you, and allow yourself to just breathe. Because once you can have that experience, it kind of, I don't want to say motivates you, but it's a kind of assurance that you can have it again. So if you can leave the familiar spaces behind, people, leave your hometown. Come on. The world is too big to not travel it. You know. So leave the space behind. Go to spaces that no one knows you and just expand. Stretch out. And then if you have to go back again to the whole your familiar place, then go back, but you will go back stronger than you left it. And if you can, go somewhere where the sun is shining. We don't talk about this enough, but the sun is there for a reason, and we need it. I know some of us are really sensitive to the sun, but we need the sun. People, get your vitamin D. Just go into the sun. Just go into nature. Go into the sun and let it touch your skin. We all need it. We need the sun. Another thing to do is, I know this is hard because depending on what type of depression you have, you might not even want to leave the bed. But if you can leave the bed, do it. And try out something new. This helps you, it kind of counters the feeling of being stuck. Because if you try something new, you get new experience, you gain a different perspective on certain things. You kind of like widen your horizon. So if the opportunity arises for you to experience something new, please use your discernment. Don't do anything that would just weigh you down, meaning cause you any harm. Don't do that. But if it's, for example, you have a 9 to 5, and your daily routine looks basically this: you wake up in the morning, you go to work, after work you come home, eat, and then that's it, and then you go to bed and then you wake up again. You feel like stuck if that doesn't work for you. So maybe instead of like going straight home, you can go to the gym, try something new there, or you can go to like I think they have like some meetup activity going on in some cities where you can like meet up with strangers basically, and you can chat, play games, just do something new every now and then. Just throw some nuggets in there every now and then. It really works. It helps you. It shakes things up, and it has a positive effect. So if you can, do it. Try something new every now and then to just shake up this feeling of being stuck. It gets rid of it. It really does. And in connection to the try out something new, make it a habit to say yes to things that excite you and no to things that don't excite you. It's just plain that. Say yes to things that really you want to do, and say no to things that you really don't want to do. When your whole body is saying no, it's a sign. Don't do it. But there are times when we say no to something and then somehow we end up doing it, and then we end up having like the best time ever. So know when you're not wanting to leave your comfort zone, and know when it's your instincts telling you don't go. Sometimes we don't see the whole picture, but sometimes we should listen. So yeah, say yes to things that excite you. Get out of your comfort zone. Say no to things that don't excite you. Say yes to the right things. Okay. And the other thing is, this stands in connection with establish a relationship with yourself. I want to talk about balancing your social life, because we're not meant to be isolating ourselves all the time. I know some of us love the hermit mood. We just want to chill at home and just be by ourselves because at times it's much easier. But we're not meant to be isolated, not to the extent that we do it these days. And I know partially it's not always our fault. It's the routine that we have created and some of the structures that is pulling down on us, but engage in social activities. This can be by trying out new hobbies, trying out new things, meeting new people, or engage with your friends, your old friends. As long as they have a positive effect on you, do it. meet up with your friends, engage with people. Don't isolate all the time. When you need to isolate, your body will tell you when. And when you need to engage, your body will also tell you when. And when you have had enough of for just, socializing for one day, your body will also tell you. Your body in this sense means everything. Soul, body, mind, everything. It will tell you. So you have to establish a relationship in order to listen to it, to realize it, to recognize it, and you have to balance yourself so that you don't end up isolating yourself too much. Okay? This one is I don't think it's expensive. But shop. Go shopping, people. I don't mean to be irresponsible to just go out and shop when you don't actually have the financial means to do that. No. I mean shop, but wisely. Because you have to surround yourself with things that you actually love. And some of them needs to be bought. They need to be bought. So go out there and buy it. You can, for example, go shopping if you love clothes. New clothes have a different energy to them, and it makes you feel good, genuinely. If you want to buy art, go out there. If you cannot paint it yourself, go out there. There are lots of artists out there, and some of them are not insanely pricey. Go out, buy yourself a piece of art, put it up in your apartment, and that will make you feel better as well. You have to invest in creating the surroundings that you want to be in. And this investment can be in the form of emotional investment. It can also be in form of material investment. And I'm talking about the material investment in this case. So if you need to shop, you need to buy stuff, go out and buy the stuff that makes you feel better. But be responsible, of course, because we don't want financial debt. That's not what we want. That's not what we want. Go out there and do it. And buy the things that make you feel good so that you can surround yourself with things that actually have meaning for you and are not just empty purchases. So do that. And this can also be in the form of getting your nails done. I don't have my nails done, but getting your nails done, buying that book. You don't have to read it. You can buy it and just have it there. Some of the books, the color lines, chef kiss, amazing. Buy that book. Or if you love flowers, go to the flower store. Buy yourself a bouquet maybe every day. Depending on what you do for work, it might be a lot. But hey, once a week, that can be doable. That's doable. That's doable. Once a week you can do it. Get yourself some flowers. So yeah, shop for the things that actually make you feel good in a meaningful way, not just in an empty overconsumption way. No. Buy the things that make you feel good. If you need to buy that book, you don't have to read it, buy it. You want to buy some clothes because new clothes make you feel good, buy it. You want some flowers because you like the way they smell, they look, the way they lighten up the apartment, buy it. If you want to buy the art, just, you love the color of it or the motif of it, buy it. Create the environment that you actually want to be in. Invest in yourself emotionally as well as materially. The materialistic way as well. But be wise. If you don't have the financial means to constantly be doing that, create a schedule that will work for you and do it. So there are ways you can improve your mood, which include, of course, dealing with issues that are there, dealing with the cause of the depression. It doesn't only apply to depression, to be honest. It also applies to life in general. When you live in life, things happen, and you also have to keep up the mood. You have to balance yourself. So yeah, I hope the steps or these points that I named can be used to improve your mood. Okay, thank you. Bye.